You're not supposed to make a lot of changes about what you believed when you're almost 70. By that time, you're through your adolescent angst and your sophomore chemically aided philosophical musings and your midlife crises and have established some level of calm, if not real understanding. Or at least that is the myth. Those of you who've known and supported me these 17 years at Northwoods know what I believe. I certainly haven't been circumspect about it. I'm a devout atheist, even if that sounds like an oxymoron. In the words of a character in one of my novels, don't exactly remember which one, I believe in nothing more ethereal than the lingering odor of beer in an empty can. Or at the very least, that there is no ultimate sentience in the universe. No master plan, no part of a greater scheme. Things don't happen for a reason, unless the spiritual nature of random chance can be considered a reason. Although, to be totally honest, my understanding of what it means to be an atheist has changed over the past 17 years. And I thank all of you who are part of that spiritual awakening. And then there's this. I walk an hour virtually every morning of my life, unless it's blowing freezing rain that an umbrella can't shield me from, or the demands of Northwoods on Sunday morning prevent. After years of this discipline, I realized my walks were no longer walking meditations. Rather, I was spending my mental energy trying to escape my earworm of the moment. When you're deeply involved with the music here, you have a lot of earworms to contend with. Plus the paths were all familiar. New miracles to behold had become very rare. And thus I turned to Audible. There were so many things that I wanted to learn about in so little time, despite my fierce devotion to reading for nonfiction. And in a miracle all of its own, my very first book was Carl Sagan's Cosmos. Cosmos was a spiritual awakening in every sense of the word. This is how a scientist like myself should view life, not with cynicism, but instead sheer wonder. Sagan is an absolute master of evoking a sense of the miraculous without ever hint of the presence of anything resembling a deity. But an even greater magic trick is that anything is here at all, as my friend Peter Mayer would say. Not doing television all those years, I missed the Cosmos TV series. And though a latecomer to the party, here it was in all its glory. Every day from the first sentence to the last was an explosion of awe. Although never blinded along the path, Paul of Tarsus had nothing on me. I'm a different person than I was 6 months ago, thanks to Carl Sagan. And if you've not experienced Cosmos for yourself, I cannot urge you strongly enough to try it. After all, it's never really too late for a spiritual awakening.